about. It's like, if we don't careful, reggae music, dancehall music actually are go dead. Yeah. Alright, best of everybody, I don't know your boy Jamal today, and today we're here with our first female guest on the show. Yeah, first lady, yeah, I understand. So, alright, so Kambooster is a radio host, you're a DJ, you're a producer, you are well involved in entertainment, right? And yeah, so I'm one person, we have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things.
Yes.
Definitely.
I think so.
Yeah, you do. So we're gonna talk about some of those things today, like we did on previous the previous interviews. We have two episodes out already, and they have been performing well. I'm glad for the feedback, you know, especially Jawite. Jawite, I go good. I can't talk about Jawite, but yeah, man. We're gonna start off with music, being that's your era of one of your major area of expertise. I start off with music. I mean, you do have it, but it's very rare because in music, especially producing, it's a male-dominated type of thing.
Yes.
Why you decide that, all right, as a female, I know so I take on a producer role they do. As opposed to being an artist or being a manager, like you do management too, that's true. You wear many hats. Why you decide, all right, I'm going to produce now?
Well, actually, it wasn't my idea. It was my artist. He's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Ayasai.
Oh gosh, man, bless his soul.
Bless his soul. He was the one who said that he sees that in me. Because normally I would be doing promotion, you know, everything else in entertainment, but the producing part, it was his idea. He actually said to me, Kambooster, why don't you produce a song? And I said, no. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It was like, but I think you have it, and I just, you know, totally shut him down. Continued with promotion, you know, I would be on my, that's before I even became a radio teacher, radio host. I was just on Facebook. And if I heard a song and I really liked it, I would be turning on my live and I would be, you know,
playing it. That was your method of promotion.
That was my method of, people will see it, share it, and that is how, you know, people get to know me better and everything. But he never stopped. He said, you got it. And he introduced me to Kevin Hill, that is 24/7 music production CEO. And, you know, he is also a producer.
Right.
And, you know, Kevin was one of them also who also encouraged me to, you know, do it. And, you know, just say one day, you know, I'm going to do it. And, you know, I linked with Bad Keys, who is a composer and everything, and I told him, you know, what I wanted, and, you know, he came up with the feelings with him. That's my first production. That was how long ago? What year was that? That was about 2020, going into 2021.
Okay, good look at time.
Actually
4 years now, my gosh, yeah, man.
Yes, and from there, you know, I put out the first production.
With who was on the first production?
Ayasai did the first song with When You Love. And the rest of the team, I'm Marsha Fred, I'm Not Righteous. And then, you know, I have a collaboration also on that rhythm with Ayasai and Chesedek. That's
I know the song there. Yeah, man, glad to I know the song.
So yes, 4 songs on that rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So radio hosting now. How that come about?
I was always on Facebook and Instagram doing my thing, on my life, minding my own business.
And someone contacted you.
Someone saw me and said, I need you on my radio station. This person is all the way in Germany. Harvey contacted me.
And just for who don't know, sorry to interrupt, but for who don't know, just tell them which radio station that is.
That's Reggae Storm Radio.
Right, and tell them where they can find it and listen to it.
ReggaeStormRadio.com. It's an internet radio station. It's
very good. Trust me.
Yes,
very good.
By thousands and millions of people.
Yeah, and it has like what I like about the station, because I listen to it from time to time.
Yes.
The type of music that they play.
Definitely.
Yeah, I understand what I say, like good music. They may play people where they're not popular like that, but them singing, I say, oh, them people on the bus. You understand?
True.
And we really like that about them. That's something we really admire about them. You know. So you do that your own music, and then there's link and say, come from radio station.
I'm like, what? And you know, I thought about it for a while, and then I said yes, and then, you know, Big D from Silk Radio linked me up.
Silk Radio,
in the same time.
What?
Roughly in the 2 weeks time span or so, and say, you know what, Kambooster, I need you on my station, I need you. And so I took the two jobs.
Wow. Man.
So I'm actually a radio host. I have my own shows on Radio Star, and then I co-host on
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
And you conduct interviews with artists, young, big, every type of artist, everybody.
I do.
Yeah, I understand.
Upcoming artists, veteran artists. Yeah, I've spoken to them.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
But all right. So on the show, as I previously explained, and I like to explain to whoever I'm interviewing, the show is a free speech type of thing, and what we aim for is interviewing and speaking to people who have certain level of knowledge and so on to impart to people who for shorter terms who have sense, because what happens is that, and I'm not afraid to say, and I always express that this is my view, not your view, not Kambooster's view, but mine. Like there's a lot of people who are getting so much highlight, I'm mad people, I understand, so flip the script there and start talking to some sensible people. Why not? You understand what I say? We have actually sensible thing to teach people, because just basically that. We're not dig too deep, but just basically that. So just for clarify, you are presently not residing in Jamaica, and you haven't been here for a while.
I haven't been here probably 3-4 years ago. I was here the last time. So.
And since you have been living here the last time and visiting, have you seen any significant changes to Jamaica in whatever way, any at all?
Well, I would say yes, of course.
In what way? 3 years is long in a sense, but it's short in a sense. So what have you seen been developed since?
Well, I see a lot of development, infrastructure, housing. I don't know how many poor people can afford those houses. But I was in a particular area yesterday, and I was very, very shocked to see a lot of houses. I'm not sure if it's private or government. So I've seen that. So infrastructure and those type of things, housing, the place has been developed. Yeah, a lot. I even went to where I have a property, and trust me, I was like, I have so many neighbors now. So yeah, things
not developed. All right. Yeah. So you think it may be from a point of view where, being in that specific era, so therefore you can only speak to that era because that's the era that you're in.
I've not
been. So overall, even examining from Jamaica from basically outside the window looking in, being that you're overseas, and have you been able to in that way identify anything that you say, yeah man, this has improved, whether it be the education system, the health system, or anything? Would you say that anything in that area has improved?
Somewhat improved, yes. Yeah. Maybe not 100% or anywhere near there, but I would say yes, there has been some form of improvement, because people understand now that example, education, that's very, very important. So you have a lot of people who live in high school, want to go to college, and want to do much to better themselves. And even entertainment, there's so many young artists who are coming into the business and are doing really well. Yeah, maybe their songs may not necessarily be everybody's cup of tea, but they're doing their thing.
You see, as an artist or even someone who's in the field of entertainment where music is concerned, one of the things that we have to learn to do is separate the subject from the art. Meaning that there can be a song where there's a lot of songs where I don't specifically agree with their subject, but you have to agree that is a good song. You understand what I mean? I say, even when they sing about chopping or whatever, you say the boy are flowing on their voice, but but it's just that the topic now really gonna stay. We know that. You understand? Because you can't teach from people and then sing rub in at their face, say, oh, I'm a thief from you. They're not going to listen to it. You understand? It's just as simple as that. But they do have talent. You understand me? I say, if them can take that and just spin it to our next way, and you understand them, then we reach further. You understand? But one of the questions that we ask still is 1962 Jamaica gained independence. Since Jamaica gained independence till now, I ask this from the last 2 episodes, and it's a question that I want to continue asking through more interviews. What's one of the things that me personally I say road. I always stand by road. Jamaica shouldn't have no road problem. That's what I firmly believe. What's one of the things that you believe that since Jamaica gained independence 1962 until now, that they shouldn't have that problem?
Oh, question.
Yeah.
I think Jamaica has about 3 million people now.
Yes.
Yeah. Since 1962 until now, you know, many different governments have been changed and stuff like that. You just mentioned should have any road problem. I wish Jamaica didn't, because I drive when I get here. So yes, but you know, opportunity for young people
in terms of
training. Not everyone has, you know, the theory part of, you know, the book.
I agree.
Not everyone has that, but make sure that everyone, you know, has the opportunity to gain a skill, whether it be, you know, handiwork, whether it be the opportunity to be a chef, whatever it is. But I just think that needs more improvement. Too many young people coming out of school, in my opinion, and you know, they don't have a skill. They rush them through the 5 years and that's it. They're on the road.
I saw an analogy once where it's like you have a monkey, you have a fish, you have a rabbit, you have this, and it's like them girl them the same test to climb a tree. No, automatically the fish is gonna fail. So that's why I think that's what's happening with the system, is that they focus so much on here, they're not focused on here, using your hand and doing the skill. I understand, and we have to have that because everything makes up society. So I totally agree with you on that one. Still stick to it and education. The last 2 previous persons said education and they explained why. You understand? But you're right, you're absolutely right. But the thing is, in my opinion, in most cases when the government say we're gonna provide jobs, automatically to me the minimum wage bell starts to ring, because like every time they say they're providing jobs, if you're really paying attention to the pattern, it's either a car center, it's either a Chinese supermarket or something. That's a job that they said they're providing. Now I can tell you based on experience, because I used to work at a car center and it wasn't that long ago, and when I look at what they're paying, I was displeased and disappointed. I was disappointed in the fact that government would really allow people to come in their country and pay their citizens that much. Because I think if you could have negotiated a fair wage that would still be below the margin that is too high for them, but above a certain margin which would be okay for your citizen. But when you tell people say we are going to pay $300 Jamaican an hour, that can't even buy a patty and a cocoa bread, and that's what I say. And $300 an hour basically is $2 US. I don't know if anyone in US getting $2 US, and I don't know if anyone, do they pay $5 US?
No.
Why couldn't you make it at least 5? Why couldn't you make it at least 8? So those are some of the things that I'm concerned with. Them things that bother me. Honestly, I feel like them could have done better when they come on to that. And the previous person who interviewed said this is why people are so frustrated. They go on like a place and as something to somebody because they're underpaid and overworked. I think that's what's happening, and I don't want to. Well, I am going to say is. Like, I think they should have a body of people. And this body of people that they have, whenever Chinese them or whoever open their business, they basically police them to say that, all right, at no point in time, based on the size of your establishment, can you have less than a certain amount of employee. Meaning, if your establishment big enough, 10 employees at all times, so therefore you don't overwork anybody. Because you know, say you have people in Jamaica that work after the 3-4 people job. Maybe not only Jamaica, but it does happen. And then, them have to pay them a certain amount, and if it is found that you are paying these people under that amount, you're going to face some penalty. But I think everyone come and they do whatever they want. You understand? So this is where the skill would come in. When I have to go think about you're going to want Superman, want Chinaman Superman. You understand? I'm not saying bashing that, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's a fear living. Anybody who want to do a honest living may always with that. You have to start from somewhere. Sometimes that's a stepping stone, but you understand, not because it's a stepping stone doesn't mean say, you know, you can't pay people a little bit better, because minimum wage are really joke. That is joke. You understand? Try putting up most of our popular leaders on a minimum wage for just 6 months and see how they're manage. They couldn't manage them with a mad. I can't tell you that right now, you understand? Them say who feels it no stay, but you know, we're not dwell upon them too much. We're gonna move on to some other things and sing and whatever, not blah blah blah. Alright, back to music again, right? What do you since music has emerged in Jamaica, we have noticed certain changes, certain patterns and whatever not. Sometimes them always say bad, because when Shabadi come out and say him love that thing the bad, them bash that. You understand what I say? And that was considered slack. But compare that to now, and you see the level of brazen and the level of blatancy and all of that. You understand? Why you think cause the decay, if I want to use that word for better terms, in music, if you reach a stage where it is now, in terms of it's not being the music that it was where people did a sharp down panny and well wanted and so on and so forth. It's like, if we don't careful, reggae music, dancehall music actually are go dead. It is seriously on its last breath now and is in dire need of resuscitation. What you think can resuscitate Jamaican music so it can be the music that people did want one at a time so much? I talk about them Bob, them Butcher, them people they like. What you think can bring back this? So them even, let's say Elephant Man. Yeah, when last as a dancehall artist reach a level Elephant Man did reach. A lot of people like Bashiman don't know say Elephant Man a Grammy nominated artist. Yeah, and that's a big. What you think we can use to get back like them thing they were, yeah?
Well, being a radio host who have interviewed many artists, I must say that appreciation is not given to the artists a lot of times, you know. I've heard so many good songs, and a lot of people can attest to this. The people in the, it's like they don't want to hear it.
I couldn't agree with you more. I don't think it's possible to agree with you more. Yeah?
If you sing a song degrading me the most way, telling me what you want to do with me, you will get a million views in 24 hours.
Or less.
So, or less. So, what some of the artists are doing right now, you know, one person uses example. Come, if you're at the market, you're selling tomato and you're selling orange, and the tomato is not selling, but the orange is selling. Would you
want to sell orange too?
Would you keep on buying, you know? And I look at it and I say, you know, you're right. People are not appreciative. A lot of artists, including Bob Marley, did not get his break in Jamaica.
Let's talk about that on the last one.
They have to go overseas when the talent is
there,
right there. It's there in,
look at Bob now and look where I have to go on with. Can you stop a guy with the station and go beat them for playing song, you know? Yeah, man.
They don't want to hear, and then they're the same one. No music.
No good music, no this to that, no whatever.
But yet when the artist put out good music, you have a particular song, I must commend you on that. I'm wondering how every radio station is not playing it.
Which one of that?
I don't remember the name of that.
I don't Love Journey.
I sent it. I think Love Journey. I text you about it.
Yeah, man.
You have a music video also out.
Yeah.
And it's not at a million views. And I'm saying, why is it? Because people don't want to hear good music. They want to hear the baga baga.
Right.
And they complain.
But I said it's in one of my songs, you know.
Yeah.
Like I wrote I actually wrote a song. I haven't recorded it yet.
Yes.
Where I'm saying like, you know, like me I reason with one of my friends and like him I say, sing a song with me. I was like, when me I sing certain things, I say, yo, that now go nowhere. Yeah, and that's what me I say. And in the verse, like me I say, like, you know, people ears nowadays have sexual urge. You understand what I say? It's like you know, sing about them things like they don't want to hear. But you have to understand. But what I would say is, through time, you always have paradigm shift because you find say. Back in the days, people used to wear certain things and then the topic come out and say, then you just come back, you understand? So there's going to come a time, and it happen one day, I don't know what happened, when the actors break out and I see all the parties that break out where actually have talent.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? I said, then I see going back now to people where, I know, like, them are not really artists, them are artist impersonator. And then we get a break because, you know, them have the money, because we know them are doing them, they think you have the money more, you understand? So then we can pay them way through and them get the recognition, you understand what I say? And then, you know, say devil have only for disciple out there, so them are go follow them. You understand? So when the devil disciple follow them now, them thing get on a certain level in a Jamaica. Let's not leave that part out, in a Jamaica. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, them draw them like a cousin, we are an artist tonight, them draw them brother, we are but never sing a song in our life, but then try all of them tonight. And I personally think that in the field of reggae, that's not happening. You understand? I think that a lot of the greats, they are not pulling anyone behind them. You understand? It's like, remember, you know, reggae is just like a family tree, you know. In my opinion, you have to keep on reproducing. They're not, I don't think you're reproducing enough. It's like them just, them higher might, and it's like them look down and say, watch out, just go and build long, you know, with your pastor. But when you pass on, who's going to carry it on? And I think, well, asking the question, what you think needs to resuscitate it, I think that's that's what it needs to resuscitate. Yeah, understand? I think they're not giving me, I mean, I talk about the people when I sing about the bag of slack, this and that. They have some good artists out there, I can call some name right now. You're artist them.
Yes.
You understand what I say? You're artist them. I am my shepherd. I'm not trying to say, I want them Danji, I want them the KOG. Yeah, man, understand? You have KR, Kinetic to see me. Holy power, the yeah, understand me? Just to name a few, and it's like, me have one virgin, but me and him are probably family, because I have the same last name. She explained it and that. But me see how talented that youth, they be, and me I see that youth, they not get the attention. Me have to really wonder what go on. You understand? So, I don't know.
This actually makes them really, really frustrated.
I forget frustrated, man. Because you say, what me I do wrong? What me not do nothing wrong? You understand? That's how you find out as a man where the culture artists, them drift now and gone over one side, because they feel like that I get the attention. You understand? So if you don't know what you're about, you know this, you're gone. Easy, you're just gone. You understand what I say? So that I just that still, and it is what it is, and them like a way, you understand? But as we say, who I make the interview are kind of short still, we don't want to drive it too long or whatever, but more also just a few more things like before your cut. First things first, before we even go, I can tell them some of the project like where I work on one thing and where I put out and so on and so forth, so they can look out for it.
Absolutely. So right now, my latest project is the Seven Figures Rhythm. I have one song that is out already. Well, actually two songs. Yeah. Never Knock Out is the first song that is out. We're working on a music video right now.
Yes.
Big up her pocket.
Yeah, pictures, yeah.
And yes, and then Make It by Imar Shepherd is the second song on the project that just recently got released. We have 3 more songs on the project. It's Not Righteous. He has a song coming out, Top Class.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's a really good project still, because I'm a person listen to the both songs and I say, yo, so far so good, you understand?
There's actually also a collaboration on it with my late artist, Ayasite, and Shanala Campbell. She has a voice of an angel.
Well, wait upon that one.
Beautiful. And then we have Ainoa, great artist.
Yeah, man, I know about the artist.
Yeah, he has a song on the rhythm. So it's a great project, and we're looking forward to some good promotion and stuff. Definitely.
Yeah, man, great project, man. And you just called a name a while ago, Ainoa, which is a big artist overseas, and I can tell us a lot of people don't know who he is. You understand? So that's the type of thing we are talking about.
A lot of people, they get their recognition
overseas. Big recognition too. Big recognition.
Or in Europe, and trust me, the reception.
Yes, man. There's this artist one time I searched him name on YouTube and I find this artist named Ijaman Levy. First I hear about him. Big artist, and people start telling me say name sound like Ijaman Levy. But everybody will tell me that people come from Germany and over them part they like no, me never hear nobody and a big artist. You understand? But I just think in the music you just have to continue to do it, and you understand? What you tell a young artist, a young upcoming artist, me we go first. Stay in school. What you tell an upcoming young artist?
Never give up. Try not to get frustrated. I know that this is something that is very hard to do, because putting in so much work, I mean, some upcoming artists are really putting in the work. Trust me, they're doing it.
Yes, man.
Guess what?
Yes, man.
Because they don't have a quote-unquote name, a lot of people don't even give them the time of day. A radio station don't even play their songs because who are you? But I would advise them, don't give up. Continue. Trust me, when the right time comes and it's your time, you will definitely get your big break. And another thing, some artists think that you sing a song today, it's going to work tomorrow.
Okay.
Let me tell you, one of the biggest songs
take years.
That we have,
which is by Sir Tyrone Reid. Big example.
I interviewed him before, trust me. What if he had given up? He forgot about that song.
Forget. Ginger have a song to me I play this morning named Sweet Killer.
Yes.
He said he invites the song 2 years until the years start make nice. You understand? Because them say a song really take 5 years to reach its maturity, you understand? So it don't happen overnight. That's true.
So
that is reality.
Try not to get frustrated. Myself as a producer, my songs are creeping.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yes,
but
man.
whenever
We're going to be problem, man. We're going to be problem. And also, if you add to that, don't forget to stay in school. That part is important. Them, if you ever know how important that is. Let me tell you now, you see the music business now come up against some sharks and vampires. You understand? You see, if you don't have up that, so you're going to get tricked. Let me tell you that. So, no for now, rush for the big work and your attention and don't know the business side. Right? You're not forgetting at the business side. What do you think about the lyrical structure in a song nowadays? Where the younger generation never bring. There's a lot of chopping, a lot of hobby, a lot of yeah. What you think?
Sometimes, trust me, I remember an artist, he sent me a song and it said clean radio version. It's a good thing that I'm the type of person who always make sure I listen so I can know where in my slot to drop the song. And it's pure bad word. Pure indecent, and I'm like,
and it's a clean version.
It's
in this any dirty one too. In this any dirty one.
Titled no, it's titled clean. You understand? A lot of them from them see me, they don't say they send me the clean
version.
They did send it, and it's titled clean. It's not like it's And I was so disappointed. So they just need to know what they're doing because there's a base for everybody. There's a market for everybody. Some people love the dirty songs and they have their fans. Maybe they're at a dance or a go-go club or wherever and that's what they want. So, but try to, if you're going to have a dirty version, try to have a clean version.
Because if a cartel always record a dirty version and a clean version, every single song.
So people who don't want to hear the profanity, they can listen to the clean.
That's true.
Although some of these songs are so hard to clean up.
They're hard to clean up because it's you know exactly what you're saying. But the thing is like, you think there's a lack in lyrical creativity. I'm going to explain what I mean. It's like maybe a man not equipped in a certain way, and I'm thinking to put it a certain type of way, so he just have to say it how he know how to say it, and you think that might cause a problem. You understand?
Sometimes, in a lot of cases, they don't really.
So this is where the one says still come back, stay in school.
Right.
Yeah, I understand.
Sometimes they don't know when to use their simile, their metaphor.
Right, I understand.
So that is a problem.
Them just substitute it with some bad word and some skin out and them something.
Sometimes I've seen where the ABC nursery rhyme also.
Alright, I'm going to say something to you. I'm going to talk on that one day. This is my opinion again.
Yes.
You see, I think in my humble opinion, there's a lot of song that's a big song.
Yes.
And it's a breakout song, it's a hit song, but and a bad song. You understand? I don't know, for some reason it just break, but the song is really nonsense. It's really trash. You understand what I say? But you get enough. You understand? And then you have someone who sit down and write, there's this youth. I want to name again. I say Jevano. But the youth, they probably don't even know so I know him. I'm listen. If you go up on YouTube and search Jevano too fast, the only person comment on the video is me. Only one comment on the video, and he put out years ago. I know the song back to front, the song bad, and I can't believe that the song gonna get no break. He named Jevano too fast.
I'm gonna have to check him out.
Yeah, man, I tell you, so that's that song there, that's well put together, that's well. I mean, I say, yo, that you can write, you know.
Yes.
Maybe they reach out to him on Instagram one time and say, yo, promote that song here.
Yeah.
That song here bad. Yeah, understand, promote that song here.
They have good songs, but without, it's like you have an item and you put it on the shelf and you just leave it. No one will know what you have. You have
That's
to
true.
promote it.
That's true.
Promotion is
the key. It is key. It's definitely key. I can tell you that. It is definitely key. Because when I understood promotion and started doing promotion for myself, when I started the radio interview, TV interview, and then something, I see the difference. I was opposed to when I never did that with the previous EP, I see the difference. I understand what I say. So that's definitely, the promotion, definitely, you understand. As I said, when the promise will not keep along, so just tell the people where they can find you and follow you, and we already tell them how they can listen to the radio station. And people, trust me, just listen to the radio station. Just listen. If you don't love good music, we're not ball about so much, just go and listen to the radio station. You understand? Sunday daytime, she conduct interviews every Sunday. Go listen to interview them. It's a breath of fresh air in her music. Trust me, me can't wait for it. You have the whole world to listen to you. You understand? And it's going to happen time. Yeah man, time, you understand? So just let them know where they can find you and then with us.
So definitely, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Kambooster _productions. You know, as I just mentioned, on Sundays I have a cappella show. 5 p.m. US Eastern time, 10 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. now Jamaica time. That is somewhat one of the biggest thing right now because a lot of artists have been reaching out to me because of that acapella show. So many links have been made because I don't only do the acapella on my Instagram page, but also on the radio. So reggaestonradio.com, it's also aired.
So artists can reach out to your interview.
Definitely. Reach out to me, send me a message in my inbox.
And people, she's not only biased towards big artists. She work with giants and she work with small artists. So you understand, artist is artist. Yeah. People who are no-name people of the biggest name can interview some really big names.
I love to highlight, you know, new talent. Yes, young artists.
And the thing I realize with you is like everybody who me see your interview, I remember one time I interviewed this artist named Phil Watkins and I start like everybody who me see your interview. Yeah. And it's like I realize that I'm really talented for true. I realize you really go for the talented people them. You understand? So
once you come on my show, you're gonna get the song.
Yes man, definitely man. Definitely man.
On Facebook it's Kambooster or Kambooster Seven Figures. On my YouTube, Kambooster Seven Figures Productions. It's growing, but I still, you know,
it go on good man. It go on really good man.
Yes. So reggaestonradio.com. I'm on silkradiouk.com on Thursdays at 5 p.m. US time, Eastern time. That is, I co-host UK Artist Link Up, and that's also a great.
Yeah, man, that go on really good one. But that me see only for giants fan too.
Definitely, I think we have Jameis and a couple other artists on Thursday coming. On back to Reggae Storm Radio now, I do one-on-one interview because on Silk Radio I'm a co-host, and Reggae Storm Radio is on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. I do one-on-one interview, so you know, I do listening parties, album launches. So a lot of artists who are putting out their new album, their EPs, you know, even if it's a single that you are, you know, getting ready to put out, you know, I can do an interview, I can do a listening party. So you know,
yes man, the world works. Yes man, nice, lovely.
So it's a lot of things. I do throwback Saturdays because what I understand. A lot of people, it's like they're forgetting their history. There's so many artists who have made the way for us.
Oh gosh, man.
You know, so we have to do the throwback where I play music, 70s, 80s,
90s,
sometimes even 60s. Trust me, because people tend to forget.
That's true, monitor come from far.
The way for us, so it's not only those who are hot. No, you cannot forget the legends.
True.
So I just want to put it out there. So that's on Saturdays at 5 p.m.
Nice.
reggaestonradio.com.
That is it. So when I want to add to that still, I just can't wait till good music come back in a fashion. I can't wait. I still don't start wait patiently.
To me, it's in a Ghana.
In a Ghana way, but it's not getting highlights.
It's not getting the recognition
I understand.
that it deserves. But people like me and you and so many others who are pushing, trust me.
So before we close off, gatekeeper. We think when people say gatekeepers, and what's your definition of a gatekeeper? First thing says.
Gatekeeper are people who can help but refuse to. When to give you information. Sometimes information is so important. You can say, Kambooster, you can do this in order to reach here. So they gatekeep you by keeping away important knowledge and information from you.
I've never really, you just clarified something for me a while ago because I never looked on it. One way to look at it, okay. That are the bad mind gatekeeper them, but in my opinion, I look at gatekeeping as like kind of a management thing, like it's a filtration type of thing. You have people filter out, so therefore you don't have certain contamination that enters. But the people who are supposed to do the effective gatekeeping in the way when we just described, them don't gate a play them in on sleep. So everybody's like everybody just walk past and gone and it get fully contaminated.
Thank God for internet.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait on the radio anymore. You don't have to wait on you don't have to wait on a stage show anymore. You turn on your live.
You just do
your thing and trust me.
That's it. So we don't need no this, no that, no whatever. No, so gatekeeper.
I'm with a good, I'm with a great, you're great.
You're great. Nobody can keep a gate plan. Keep a gate plan. That's true.
I am so focused.
Yeah, which is right. But anyway, still, we give thanks to the past show. Definitely respect and rate the past show. It was kind of sudden.
It is.
Because it was a spoiled moment. I said, wait, but me no fit interview Kambooster man before she go, you understand? And it did happen, and you make the effort for happen, and I really respect and rate
But
that, I
it's
understand.
so good to be here. So
Yes,
guys,
sir.
you know,
In Jamaica.
enjoying the great sunshine.
And so what's up?
When I think about the snowstorm and stuff back home, I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to go back.
Damn.
But I have to, because my family is there. My husband is waiting patiently.
Yeah, you know, no, so what's up here? Let me see your post.
Oh.
Alright.
I don't know if it's up on the plane, but I'll try.
Alright, so that is it, people. I just mark the Kambooster Her Pocket production. That was another lovely episode. So, bless and out. Yeah.